Let's look at how to optimize your Spotify profile account to get that maximum exposure for your music. I'm sure you would want to have a result just like this. This is a result we achieved for this our client, this Gabriel Iziashi, and this is by implementing these same steps which you need to do, and you would see growth in your Spotify for artist account or profile. So let's just dive in straight. The exact steps or things you need to do to optimize your Spotify for artist profile to be able to gain that maximum exposure for your music. So without wasting time, I've just said the five things you need to do to optimize your Spotify profile for artists. So the first one is to customize your profile. So what this means is make sure your profile picture, header image, and bio are all optimized to showcase your brand. So what this means is make sure that your profile picture, so this is Spotify, make sure you have the wallpaper down here. Make sure you have that. First of all, make sure you verify your account. I created a video showing how to verify and claim your Spotify profile. Make sure you add a wallpaper. The next step is also to add images to your profile. So once you've claimed your artist account, you can add these images. You can add more than one images. Then you have your bio. Make sure you write a compelling bio that talks about yourself, where you've been, the kind of music you are into, what you've done in the past. Those are the things you need to take care of when doing that. You also need to add your social media channel. If you also have a Wikipedia account, you need to add this here. So moving on, the next thing you need to do to optimize your Spotify profile for maximum exposure is what? Adding your discography. Include all your released music on Spotify. Include singles, EP, and album to ensure your fans can easily find and stream your what? Your music. So make sure you add this your music on Spotify. That's your single, EPs, and album. So Spotify would help you to organize this your profile. Spotify is going to help you organize this. So if you have EPs that you've released, singles you released, Spotify is going to arrange all this for you so you can see popular releases. These are based on releases that are popular, that has gained more streams. Then for your albums, these are the albums section, and these are the singles and EP. That's singles and EP you must have what released. So make sure that you have all this in place. If you are someone who sings just who does just singles, try to at least once in a while create an EP, compile all your singles together in one EP. That can also help you with that. So that will also create that exposure for your what? For your Spotify profile account. So the next step is collaborating with other artists. This can't be overemphasized. It says consider collaborating with other artists in your genre to reach new audiences and get featured on popular playlists. This can be emphasized. When you collaborate with other artists, it helps you to reach a wider audience. So you are getting to tap into their own audience rather than just sticking to your own audience. And there's a lot benefit with getting someone else audience, someone else fan base, because it helps grow your own fan base. So look into creating that collaboration with artists, both artists in your level and artists way above you. If you can do that, and sometimes I would advise that you go for artists a bit higher than you in terms of the music career, so as to steal from their fan base. And what that can do is, for most artists, when you feature some artists with some kind of level, it will help you with playlisting. Spotify can put you in under their editorial playlist even without stress, by just featuring some people. Let's say, for example, we want to feature Justin Bieber. Well, we feature Justin Bieber and then we submit for editorial playlisting. Just Spotify can and would 99% feature us on their editorial playlist just because we featured Justin Bieber on the track. So for artists like that, collaborating with artists like that can actually help us to be placed in popular playlists. So you should consider doing that. Then also engage with fans. How can you engage with fans? You can engage with fans by sharing your music and engage with them on social media to build a loyal fan base. So there's something you should know. This is a secret. Spotify love it when you bring people from other platform to Spotify. If you can do that, Spotify is going to help you to grow your account, your profile themselves. So try to ensure that what you share your content, your music content on Spotify to other social media platform, and make sure people get to jump on your songs on Spotify through those various platforms. And this will help Spotify note that, oh, you are doing a good job by bringing other people to our platform. Thereby, they are going to help you to achieve that result you are also looking for. Then lastly, promoting your music. So how can you promote your music? It says by utilizing such Spotify's promotional tools such as sponsored ad and playlist placement to get your music in front of new listeners and drive streams. So what you need to do is to run sponsored ad on social media to drive people to your Spotify streaming platforms. And also you can pitch your song on Spotify, pitch your song at least 1 week before release date. By doing that, you are giving Spotify the time opportunity to listen to your song before the release date and to have that ability to be placed on one of the editorial playlists. And one thing I noticed is sponsored ads really work well. With sponsored ads, you are able to get into even Spotify's algorithmic playlist. So running sponsored ads for your song and driving people to Spotify is one very good way to make your Spotify profile exposed, drive that stream for your music. And not just that, Spotify also have some interesting, beautiful promotional tools such as the discovery mode, whereby you can submit your song for Spotify. They're going to promote your songs on the algorithmic playlist, although they'll collect certain percentage from you, right? So you have that opportunity. I'm going to show that to in my videos. Just stay tuned, make sure you subscribe so as not to miss that update. Then also we have the Marquee. The Marquee has also to do with reaching fans that engage with your music before and you want to reach them again for a new single. Spotify has that promotional tool also, and I'm going to make sure I do a video showing you how to do that step by step. Just make sure you click on the subscribe button below. So if you implement these 5 ways, I promise you, if you implement these 5 ways closely, you are going to make your Spotify profile exposed for maximum exposure. You are going to make your Spotify profile have that maximum exposure. And it's very simple. That's exactly the way we drove this result for this artist. As you can see, we made this artist enter that 1 million mark. And what we did was, first of all, we optimized its profile. The next step was to run the sponsored ads, and we did that through Facebook and Instagram to drive people to come and listen. You might be wondering, wow, can you do that by driving people from social media to your Spotify? Yes. Just make sure you subscribe to this channel. I'm going to give you a practical step-by-step guide on how to do that. There's no bullshit, there's no flop. I'm going to show you the real way to run that. So make sure you subscribe for more. So basically, these are the 5 ways to optimize your Spotify profile for maximum exposure.